Hi, this is Lisa.
And Yolanda.
Yolanda and I are hosting Fun Book with Lisa and Yolanda at YPP.
Yay!
And this month, we're having a one-on-one swap, and the theme is autumn.
That's another good one.
The theme is autumn, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm showing you two books here. This one is a slightly larger book, and I'll show you this one in a second. But this one is like a 5x4. It is, for both of them, first let me say, for both of them, you can bind it with a pamphlet stitch, or you can use ribbon.
Or whichever you feel most comfortable doing. Yeah,
or twine, or...
but don't use yarn. Yarn, if you open and close the book, it kind of acts like a knife on thread. It eventually gets cut.
So we use this to plain ribbon, if you see on this one here. But I did sew this one. This one does have a pamphlet stitch, but you can bind a book with the ribbon. What did I want to say? This book has 26 pages. This one has 30-something.
30-something, yeah.
Yolanda left the room. This one has this one has 30-something. But we're thinking a good number would be like 25 pages at least.
Yeah.
At least.
But don't make it so big it's so bulky. 20 to 25 pages.
That's 26, and there's a little decorations in there, so it's not, But let me show you this one quick. Not quick, but let me show you this one first. This one, the cover is a double-sided piece of scrapbook paper.
You might find some of the single sheets, 12 by 12s, which I believe is that one, that they tend to have a different thickness.
Yeah.
And they work really nice.
Or what you can do if you want to is glue two pieces of paper together.
Right,
now,
that you can do too.
You can do that too. But this one, the cover was nice and thick, so the paper was thick, so I used this one. And it's like I said, I think it's a 5x4. Let me take it out of here. This was in that book. Okay. I put a pocket here. You want to add some pockets, so you could add cute little things like a vintage playing card. And some tags. Some embellishments. Let me put it here so you can see. I have scrapbook paper in here and office paper. I put different types of office paper and white cardstock in here. And a few sheets of scrapbook paper. Some tuck spots. Some homemade border strips. In here. Let's see. Okay. This index paper. Some scrapbook paper. So I did some stamping. Here. Some homemade glimmer mist. This is Yolanda's homemade glimmer mist. And I sprayed it on a 3x5 card, which I cut off. And some music paper here. I wanted some color there. And there's some stamping at the bottom. There's a tuck spot from Prima. And some little tuck-ins here. Some mason jars. Some scrapbook paper here. Let's see. Okay, there's another tuck spot here. Homemade journal spot. Plenty of room for writing. Plenty of room. You can stamp in here. You can draw. Yolanda and I were talking about it earlier. You can make a list. We have 2 journals in our car. And Yolanda carries one in her purse. There's one in my art kit that's in the car. So we always have...
We have 1 or 2 journals floating around at all times.
Somewhere. This is the middle of the book, and I made a pocket out of that. These are Dollar Tree embellishments here.
And they're really nice.
I know. That one was out, and the one in the front, I'm sorry I didn't say, was a Dollar Tree embellishment. I can't remember the company for that one. But that one there. This is a stamp, which I made a pocket out of. And a lot of your stamps you can make pockets out of. It's a whole tags. This is a strip of paper I glued here just to add. It actually leftover piece of paper. You could make it a tuck spot. Some more homemade glimmer misted paper from Yolanda. Another tuck spot here. Some bellies that were glued in. My scrapbook paper is the other side. That was cute. More stamping. I used the brown stays on. Here. And I think, I'm not sure what kind of paper this is, but there's a nice texture. Some punches. Some punch flowers. Stamping. I made a pocket out of this one. This spot here. Let's see, and this is another tuck spot here. There's my belly. Stamping, and another tuck spot. This is a pigment tuck spot, and this is a Dollar Tree embellishment, which worked perfectly in the back of the book. So this is the smaller book here. Like I said, it's a 5x4. It's a cute size. You can tuck it easily into your purse or your glove compartment. There you go. There's that one. Okay, now this one, I made this book as a craft paper cover. I covered the craft paper with fabric. And on the inside, I glued scrapbook paper to the inside. And that's how this one was made. So let me show you this one. Yolanda did all the embellies in this book. She did all the painting with Neo colors and
the glossy accents.
Yeah, that
I know that. It always trips over the tongue, that one.
I never used glossy accents, so she used glossy accents in Neo color here. And these were stamps which she fussy cut, and these are stamps which she fussy cut the leaves, the bigger leaves in the background, and they were heat embossed.
Yeah, you do the heat embossing because I stink at it. I don't know what it is. It just does not work for me.
I did a panther stitch on this one, and this I did cover with this trim, so you couldn't see the seams. Okay, this one, and like I said, I glued the fabric onto the craft paper. You could pick the size. This one is I think is a 7. I think it's a 7x5. It looks like a 7. It looks like a 7x5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can make it smaller. We just ask that you put something fun, something to do on the inside. Like this one, I made a pocket. It was a homemade pocket, and I put some journal spots there. You want pockets and at least things to look at. Throughout this book, you'll see tickets that we
received from your paper pantry's artsy fartsy
ticket swap.
And the hostess is Linda LaPaca.
Thank you.
Thank you, Linda, for hosting it. We have so much fun with it.
And thank you to all the ladies, because this is one of the tickets that we received from that, and it works perfectly in this book. The tabs are waste paper, painted waste paper, and is it waste paper?
Well, we call it waste paper because what we do is you just throw paper down on our table and we paint.
Yeah, it's the paper that you paint on top of, and I just used a circle punch and glue them together, and it worked out perfect here. But this book has cardstock, some scrapbook paper, white cardstock, and this is actually another tuck spot and another stamp, another ticket from the swap. Thank you so much, because this works perfectly here as a tuck. You can make it a tuck spot for here, so that works out. This is a black paper bag, and I found the catalog page had the leaves on it, and it was so pretty, so I glued it to the bag. So it worked there, and the tag has a forest picture on it that I got from a catalog. And on the back is just your regular scrapbook paper. Okay, and that works there to dress that page. But you can also add trim, you can add washi, whatever you like to the book. Some more scrapbook paper. Like I said, Yolanda did the embellies and fussy cut. Let's not forget she fussy cut. This is another YPP ticket. I use it for decoration, and this is actually a piece of scrapbook paper, your leftover paper that you might throw away. Don't throw it away. Dress your book up with it. Some more, because I picked, I think, a gold, a dark gold, a red, like a red orange, and something else. Here's another tuck spot here, and this is another. Oh, that's from Robin Moore. Another ticket from the swap that we participated in. Another tuck spot. The stamps, I think, are Stamping Up. Envelopes from the Martha Stewart scoreboard. That's where the envelope came from. Here, scrap of paper, and I can't think of the name of this paperback. It's just
it came. Colourbox?
Yeah, I think it's Colourbox, and I think it came from Walmart, but
it did.
I can't remember the name of it.
I just liked it because it had the Western theme to it.
Yeah, it did. This is another ticket from the swap, and this is another tag I covered with magazine paper. Look at that. It's perfect for a fall book. And it worked out, and this is a stamp and some and watercolor. And it tucks right in there. There you go. There's another ticket, and this one's from Robin Moore also. And it tucks right in here. Another stamping here. I mean, it's a stamp and it was cut out and put here. Sorry, there we go. I have plenty of room for writing, plenty of room for Christmas lists, ladies, plenty of room for grocery lists. Anything you need to jot down, you can put in your journal. And then when you get home, you can color around it, stamp around it, put some washi tape on it. You know, don't limit yourself when it comes to your journal. Just put anything on it.
Heck, you can even make it into a planner if you wanted.
Yeah, you could. I mean, because this is like the busy holiday. I'm sorry, I have to point this out. This is a Stampin' Up! Stamp, and Yolanda, she did an awesome job on that.
Thanks,
Look at that. She did a great job on that one. But this is the holiday season, and there's plenty of things to remember, plenty of things to jot down. There we go. So you can use it for anything. Like I said, put them in your car. Put one in your car. And someone will say, do you have a piece of paper? You say, oh, there's my journal. I can use that. There you go. There's 2 size journals. You can bind it with a pamphlet stitch if you like. I think this one has like 6 holes in it. That one. And this one, I did use a pamphlet stitch on it. But you can also bind it with the ribbon. You can do that. So, there you go. And you have a 7 by 5 or a 5 by 4. There you are. And this is for it's a one-on-one swap at YPP, your paper pantry. And we hope you come over and join us.
And have fun with us as well.
Because I have I heard about the other books from the last swap. Thank you so much, ladies, for everybody who participated. And thank you so much for the journals that we received.
Oh, yeah.
That video is coming up. Those journals were awesome. So thank you for that. But join us at the YPP swap.
And also, we encourage anyone who likes to swap with Canada to let us know so we can sign up.
Yeah.
Folks, when we do this swap.
Yeah, that would be cool. There you go. Okay. There you are. Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.